Have you ever met a woman who seemed completely untouchable? She's confident, graceful, maybe even married. From the outside, it looks like she has it all together. But beneath that polished surface, there's often a truth no one sees. Because sometimes, the women who appear the most taken are the ones who feel the most unseen, unheard, untouched at the level that truly matters. And that's where you come in, not as a disruptor, not as someone trying to take what isn't his, but as the kind of man who sees what others miss. There's one thing you can say, one sentence more powerful than compliments, charisma, or charm. A phrase that speaks directly to her emotional hunger. It bypasses her mind and goes straight to the part of her she's been protecting for years. And when you say it, not to impress, not to manipulate, but with calm, grounded truth, something inside her shifts. She starts to feel something she hasn't in a long time, a mix of fear and excitement, and suddenly you're in her thoughts, even if she can't explain why. This isn't about breaking rules, it's about breaking through walls. Emotional walls no one else even notices. So if you've ever wondered how to leave a lasting impression on a woman who seems unavailable, untouchable, or emotionally closed off, keep watching. Because what you're about to learn isn't a pickup line, it's a mirror. And when you hold it up the right way, she won't just see you differently, she'll feel you. And she'll want to feel that again and again, whether she's married or not. Welcome back to Stoic Paradox, where we explore the quiet power of presence, the kind of presence that doesn't chase, doesn't convince, and doesn't perform, because it doesn't need to. I'm Amelia, and if this is your first time here, let me be clear. This channel isn't about tricks. It's not about trying to win a woman over. It's about becoming the kind of man who naturally draws her in because of who he is, not what he does. And today's topic is one of the most powerful we've ever explored. Because sometimes the woman who seems out of reach, the one who's taken, the one who wears the ring, the one who looks like she's off limits, she's not looking to be pursued. She's yearning to be seen, not for her role, not her title, not the image she projects to the world, but her, beneath it all. And when you know how to show up with emotional clarity, honesty, and grounded confidence, you can say just a few simple words that light something up in her, without crossing any lines. Because this isn't about betrayal, it's about truth. It's about resonance, and about becoming the rare kind of man who reflects back the version of her she's forgotten exists. In this video, you'll learn what to say to make her feel deeply seen and safe, why it resonates so powerfully, and how to use it in a way that's ethical, grounded, and unforgettable. Unforgettable. This is for the man who's done trying to impress and ready to start making an impact. If that's you, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and like this video so more grounded men can find this message. Now, take a breath, get still, because what you're about to hear could change the way you connect with women forever. Let's dive in. You don't have to pretend with me. At first, it sounds simple, almost too simple. But don't mistake simplicity for weakness. This phrase is anything but weak. It may sound like a casual comment, but it runs much deeper. Think about it. How often do people say, "I'm fine," when they're anything but? How many times do we see someone smiling, confident, seemingly in control, while silently struggling beneath the surface? In today's world, the pressure to be perfect, to hold it all together, to never show cracks, is overwhelming. And women, even the strongest, most confident ones, often carry a heavy, invisible load. A quiet voice inside says, I have to be everything for everyone. I can't show weakness. If I fall apart, I'll be judged. But deep down, there's a softer voice, a quieter longing, a part of her that wants to let go, to drop the mask, to be seen, truly seen, without fear. And this is where you come in, by simply saying, you don't have to pretend with me. You're doing something most men never even consider. You're offering emotional safety. You're creating space, a space where she doesn't have to be the version of herself the world expects. She doesn't have to be the strong one, the fixer, the perfect partner. In that moment, she can just be. And that is unforgettable. This isn't about flattery. It's not about compliments or chasing her validation. It's about something deeper, recognizing her humanity. It's about saying, I see you, not the role you play, not the mask you wear. You don't have to pretend with me. Why is this so powerful? Because it speaks to something most women feel, but rarely voice: emotional exhaustion. The pressure to be perfect, to embody the ideal woman, the ideal wife, the ideal partner. When you offer her a moment to set that down, even briefly, you give her something rare: permission to be real, to be vulnerable, to exhale. And that's a gift most people never offer. It instantly sets you apart. While others are trying to impress her or win her attention, you're offering something far more valuable: emotional honesty. You're not drawn to her performance, you're drawn to her truth. And truth is magnetic. When she hears those words, you don't have to pretend with me, something shifts. She feels seen, heard, understood, not for the polished version of herself the world demands, but for the woman underneath. She lets her guard down. And in that moment, she remembers you, not for what you said, but for how you made her feel. Because this isn't about surface-level attraction. You're not relying on charm or clever lines. You're reaching for something deeper, a soul-to-soul connection. And that kind of connection, irresistible. Here's the real secret. Why this resonates even more with women who seem emotionally guarded or already committed. Because it's not about disruption. It's not about pulling her away from her life or causing drama. It's about showing up with clarity, emotional clarity. It says, I'm not here to chase you. I'm here to offer something real. That's why this phrase doesn't push her away. It draws her in. It speaks to a part of her that's been longing to be acknowledged, even if she couldn't put it into words. So why does "you don't have to pretend with me" carry such weight? Because in a world where women are constantly expected to perform, to smile, to please, to be perfect, you're giving her the rarest thing: freedom. The freedom to just be. And in that moment of truth, connection becomes inevitable. You don't have to pretend with me. That simple phrase carries powerful weight. What you're really saying is, it's okay to be real with me. It's okay to drop the mask, to stop performing, to show your authentic self, flaws and all. In a world where people are constantly trying to impress, offering that kind of emotional safety is rare and deeply attractive. You're telling her, you don't need to be perfect around me. You don't have to play a role. You're offering acceptance, not judgment. Presence, not pressure. But this isn't just about the words you say. It's about the energy behind them. When you speak this phrase, your tone, body language, and demeanor should all reinforce one message: I'm grounded, I'm secure in myself, and I can hold space for you, just as you are. You're not demanding anything. You're not asking her to change, fix herself, or even explain. You're giving her permission to just be. And for many women, especially those navigating emotionally complex situations like marriage, that can be incredibly healing. Often they feel unseen, defined only by the roles they play. This phrase reminds her, you are enough right now, as you are. So how do you use it effectively? Timing is everything. Don't just throw this phrase into casual conversation. Wait for those subtle, quiet moments when she seems emotionally distant or reflective, when you sense she's holding something in. Maybe she's been venting frustration but stops short of going deeper. That's your cue. Be fully present. When you say it, mean it. Don't rush. Don't sound rehearsed. Say it calmly with a grounded tone. You don't have to pretend with me, not because you want something, but because you genuinely care. Your body language matters. Stay still. No fidgeting, no crossed arms, no distractions. Make soft, steady eye contact, not intense or interrogating, but warm and open. Your stillness speaks volumes. It says, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here with you. This phrase can also be powerful during private, vulnerable conversations. Maybe she opens up about something painful, her relationship, a personal struggle, or emotional burnout. That's when you can gently offer her this space. Let her know she's safe with you, that she doesn't have to explain herself or hide anything. You're not trying to fix her. You're not trying to win her over. You're simply showing up, fully, honestly, and without judgment. And that's what makes this phrase so powerful. What many women, especially those navigating complex emotional spaces, crave most is trust. When a woman feels truly safe, emotionally, that trust opens the door to deep vulnerability and connection. Here's the golden rule. Don't push. One final piece of advice. Don't try to force her to open up. The power of a simple phrase like, you don't have to pretend with me, lies not in persuasion, but in creating space. You're not pulling her in. You're not convincing. You're simply offering her the freedom to be real, to be herself. Let her come to you when she's ready, and when she does, she'll never forget it. That trust, that authenticity, that feeling of being seen and accepted for who she truly is, that's what builds a connection far deeper than any charm, tactic, or manipulation ever could. If you found this message insightful, helpful, or even just a little eye-opening, make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss a chance to grow into the kind of grounded presence that attracts the right people and the right energy into your life. And more importantly than subscribing, take action. This isn't just about learning, it's about transformation. It's about integrating these insights into your daily life and witnessing real change. So here's my challenge to you. Start using the phrase, you don't have to pretend with me. Use it with honesty. Watch how the energy shifts. Notice how the people around you respond. When you offer emotional safety, the trust you create becomes magnetic. But remember, this isn't about manipulating anyone. It's about showing up authentically with a presence people can actually feel. I'd love to hear how this lands for you. Have you tried using this phrase? What happened? Drop your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments. I read every one of them, and I'm here to support you as you integrate these powerful tools. If this resonated with you, give the video a like. It helps signal to the algorithm that you're ready for more content like this. And it helps this message reach more men who are done chasing and are ready to step into their true power. If you're someone who feels overlooked, misunderstood, or stuck in a cycle of chasing validation, know this. You are not alone. You are not broken. The shift you're seeking is already within you. It starts the moment you choose to show up as your real, grounded self. Because real attraction, it's not about tricks. It's not about games. It's about presence. It's about showing up with clarity, confidence, and the deep knowing that says, I am enough, and I don't need to prove it to anyone. Thank you for being here. I'm honoured to be part of your journey. Keep your head high, stay true to who you are, and remember, stay grounded, stay real, stay paradoxical. Until next time, Amelia, signing off.